All right, so as filmmakers, there's nothing more that we hate than shaky footage. We get those clips that we just really want to use, but we simply just can't anymore because it's too shaky. Now, we all know this could be simply fixed by using a gimbal, but let's talk about the shots that you're gonna be using when you're on your phone. When you're on the go using your iPhone, yeah, those types of shots. And actually, that's why I'm here to show you guys this brand new product and this brand new phone gimbal. Thanks to Hohem, I don't know if I'm saying their name right, but they actually sent me out this product to try it out. But they told me to be absolutely brutally honest. So here is the product right here, and we are going to go back to my desk right now, and I'm gonna break down this thing full step by step, and I will see you guys there. So when greeted with the Hohem Isteady M7, you are greeted with an amazing case with cables, a cool extendable stick, and the actual gimbal itself. And I'm gonna be talking about some of the main key features that stood out to me personally and that I really like about this thing. So first things first here, we have an advanced magnetic AI tracker. So essentially, this camera right here is detachable and you can also reattach it as well. And same with the screen right here. So if I detach this screen, I can just simply now walk around with it, and I can also still move the gimbal, just like you can see what I'm doing right now. So it's pretty cool how you could do that. It's almost like a smartphone in a way. And not to mention that this screen right here is fully touch screen. So if I take this screen off right here, I can go ahead and almost use this as if I'm using a phone. I can go to the joystick, I can change and mess with the joystick and how fast I want it to go. I can also adjust the speed. There's a lot of different things you can do just with this tiny, I'm gonna call it a phone because it looks like a phone. You can do different scenarios. So if I hit this wide button, it is going to switch my camera, as you can just saw. So now it's going to do it in wide varieties, but if I wanna switch it, now it will do it in more simple shots. But let's say I need a rotation, so I can rotate it. Now, as you can see, it is auto rotating for me right now, as you see, and I could do a 360 view and it would be pretty cool. So if I could just simply have this playing, then I can do that, right? So it just did a 360 view for me with the touch of a button. So as you can see right now, I am doing the new method where it has AI tracking. So when I go up, it goes up. When I go down, it goes down. So that's all thanks to this camera right here. So if I come all the way over here, you can see that it's going to track me. If I come all the way over here, you're gonna see that it is going to track me. And this is actually an insane feature for if you are vlogging. So other than the AI features, we can also, just with a click of a button, turn a light on. So now you can see I have lighting within my actual camera, or I can turn that off. You can also do a tilt or a focus. So not only what we can do here is we can detach this camera, and we can also just attach it onto the back. So now if we want to shoot with this camera shooting this way, then we can. And this camera right here is pretty cool. And you can navigate this all through the app that they have too. Not only do they do that, but we have an adjustable stick, as you can see here. So now if I want to, as you can see, it is literally balancing as we're doing this. And I can now use this as a selfie stick if I wanted to. So it's cool that it's able to be adjustable just like that, just that easily. And I think that's a very cool feature for the Hohem. Now guys, compared to all of the other people in the industry that are using this type of gimbal for the phone, this is the clear winner here. You have so many more options, so much more technology involved into the actual gimbal itself. With the detachable screen, the camera with a light, this is almost like a no-brainer to cop. Now, another thing is this is Isteady 9.0, meaning this is one of the most advanced stabilizations out there on the market right now. This is also a 3-axle structure. So you have an axle right here, an axle right here, and an axle right here. 3-axle structure for a mobile gimbal is absolutely insane, and there's nothing topping that. Not to mention, there is reverse charging when it comes to this thing. So if I want to, I can charge my phone from the back of this thing right here, and I can charge my phone while I'm using the gimbal. So say you're out on those long, hard days shooting with your gimbal, because we all know that phone quality nowadays is just as good as camera quality, especially if you get the new iPhone 15. So what better way than to charge your phone to make sure that it doesn't die while you're out on a shoot? This also has up to a 325-degree angle tilt. Not to mention, if I want to lock this and say I wanted to set this up as a tripod, I can do so by locking each and every single axle. But now guys, I think it's only fair if we actually put this to use. There's no better way of showing how good a product is unless if you actually put it to use. I can sit here and tell you guys how good this thing is and how all the features work, but if I don't show you, then it's kind of pointless. All right guys, so now we are going to be testing this product out. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna grab my phone, I'm gonna go to the camera app. Now, the thing about them is they literally have an app specifically made for this gimbal. So it's pretty cool how that works. But basically, I'm just gonna slide this in right here. Let's see if I can do this. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set this on the ground. And basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna turn this on. Now the reason why I have this thing on the ground so that it can balance itself out. So as you can see, it'll do its work. So now we're good to go. So now we have the gimbal, we have the thing completely balanced. So if I go up and down, we're good to go, right? I'm gonna go to my camera app, and as you can see here, we have this control menu right here that I'm gonna be using. So far, this thing is really dope, okay? And I'm gonna go to video, and I'm gonna do some before and after video. So I'm gonna film this car, I'm gonna do some before with the gimbal shots, and then I'm gonna do some handheld shots, typically just about the same shots, and then we'll see which ones did better. All right guys, so we've officially just finished up filming the 2 shots. Now we're gonna go look at the before and after. All right guys, and thank you for all who made it to the end of this video. Now, as you can see, the before and after, I mean, come on, there's a clear winner. The before has some bumps and the after has 0 shakiness and 0 hiccups. All right guys, thank you for watching.